Don't know if I could get better than 2 seconds. Hey YouTube, welcome to another studio setup stream. The clocks never end. This is the... Oops. Mute the audio on my phone being monitor. So, this is the Gano clock. Interestingly enough, it's working now. I had a weird period where, like, having the screws on the top of this piece here tightened down, it wouldn't shoot. It also doesn't have to be very accurate. This is the annoying thing, or thing that I think is slightly annoying. New game 2. So, here we go. Shoot the target. Okay. You know what? Let's try this.
Excellent. Ready. Excellent.
Shoot my foot. I still hit the target. So, it is an infrared system. So, like, you can just barely see a brief purple flash sometimes. I don't know where that light's getting out. I mean, obviously I'd have to go in like a super dark room, point the camera, and see if we can see it from the side. Because I can't, but apparently this thing can. And let me just take you guys in here close for a moment so that you can see. So yeah, they have in there, I might have to get, wait, should have. There we go. If I enable the flash on this thing, there's a little tiny black box you should be able to see inside beneath the red LED. That's a light. Or sorry, that's an infrared sensor. And that is what's responsible for picking up the purple infrared flash from this gun, which you will only be able to see with certain cameras. Now, let's just quickly take all the ammo out of this gun. And the gun clock is plugged into the wall. Actually, you know what? We just need to do one last thing. I'll do this better later in like an actual video. What is the thing? So, I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to do this with both items in shot because I want. Actually, what if? Hold on. Let's try. Let's try this. We'll unplug you. What kind of a view can I get? I need to put something through. Okay. I have no idea what I'm looking at now. Where's the comment monitor? So I can see what even it is. I'll move over here. I mean, okay. I put that up there. That's about as good as we're gonna get. That's one thing. Nope. Come on. I have no idea what I'm doing. Un momento. One moment, please. How to set alarm gun o'clock. If you'll even load the page. Being slow here, Google. How to set alarm gun o'clock. How to set alarm gun alarm clock. Okay, so I'm lost. I am so lost with this thing. Sorry, guys. That's your game modes.
Come on!
Oh, you hold it down. There we go. That's right. You hold it down. I don't know what time it is. It's probably 12:17. So, all right, let's pull up our comment monitor again, and we'll see. So, that should go off in just a moment. I'm gonna leave you guys right there for now. Will we? Wait, I'm gonna lay down here. Take care of some. Let's see. Oh, why is that my alarm? Anyways, I'm sleeping. My alarm's off now. Yeah, it's got a weird voice memo feature. Or like recorder, where you can record a short recording of something. It's weird. Anyways, let's move on. Enough. Enough with the gun clock. So, yeah, let's take the ammunition out of our gun. No. I did not want the screw to go flying. Okay. So, gun is empty. Now, the infrared leaking out the sides and stuff is weird, and it makes me wonder if for some reason this thing is listening for when you pull the trigger. I don't know, but we have now this other clock here, which I will put our batteries into. I don't know where each of these clocks are going, but Star Wars music. And then takes off. And then we have just your normal takeoff. And it blows something up. Got one. Great, kid. Now don't get too cocky. So yeah, this is I don't know. This was a birthday gift from some friends years ago, and I love it. So okay, where is? Did I really put the precision screwdrivers? Oh, yes, I did, because I need one of these for this clock because I can't. Wait, nope. One of my screwdrivers is missing. So I just zipped it up. Oh, there it is. Okay. So these are some of the clocks that will need a space on the shelf. I'm already not having enough room for clocks. This is, I don't want to get rid of any either, at all. I just don't. But it actually gets a little bit worse then, because as I was fetching those two clocks, I remembered something. Open up this Samsonite suit briefcase here and more. I mean, cool, more clocks. We have an equity clock with the snooze button on the foot. I have a few that do that. It's an unusual design, I think. Especially when it's only 1 foot, because it's like the clock ends up tilting to one side. I have at least one clock with the snooze button, but it's on both feet. Here's a little a Sony model missing the battery door. Was this part of their? Yep, this is part of their Dream Machine line. I always think the Dream Machine is a cool name, even if I'm not like a huge fan. What the? No, turn off. I'm unplugging you. There we go. No, but now the thing's stuck up. There. So yeah, I think the Dream Machine is a cool name. And I think I'll worry about getting that later. Because that's gonna need like some glue on and stuff. So let me just give this an overall wipe down. Great. I'll use like more cleaner and give that a better wipe down. Darn it, also, I found some cable ties downstairs that I forgot to bring up with all this stuff. They are, there's like 4 of them. And I remembered it's because I had cheap dollar store selfie stick wrapped around my computer monitor to mount when I was using my red Sony camera for a little while as a webcam. So those are part of my alarm clocks collection as well. Although, I think out of those two, the Dream Machine I care less about. So let's see what else we got here really quickly. We got a, I think I need to put batteries in. Yep, we got a Rogart Thesaurus. It's cool. Little pocket Thesaurus, words from Franklin. This also has games on here too, like word games. They're actual word games, unlike the word games the Odyssey has on some of its carts. Here's a S2, or SII, Seiko Industries. This one also doesn't turn on. It's a word finder. I think it has a thesaurus, it's got a dictionary, and it's got a spell check thing, and I don't know, little pocket things from early 2000s, late 90s, maybe earlier. I don't know when these things. Is there a date on here? I'd have to look online to see when this thing came out. There's instructions and what the heck? Using the spell checker. Press on off. Press spell. Enter a word. Example. Skillology. S-K-I-O-L. Skillology? O-L. Oh! Skillology. Press enter to check spelling. Correct spelling appears. P-S-Y-C-H-O-L-O-G-Y. Psychology. Oh, psychology. Oh, I get it. Oh, now. Okay. That actually makes a lot more sense, because I'm pretty sure skillology is not a word. But it's psychology. I never would have thought to spell it that way, because I know how to actually spell it. So then we got this thing here, which, this thing here actually just needs some, you know what? Before I'm not going to show this driving around, but I do have this little car here. Makes driving noises. It's well, not in frame, it's a wrist remote for this Ferrari. It's kind of cool. I'll show that off in a video at some point. Man. Okay. Yeah, let's take out. Take out this. I love too how this thing like has the screw gets harder to unscrew at a certain point, and that's the mechanism that keeps the screw in there so that you don't just lose it. I love it when products do that, and I wish more products would. It's saved so many screws. Okay, I believe 1, 2, perfect. I'll leave the cover off for now. Does this work now? No. Oh, wait. No. Oh, wait. No, I put the batteries in wrong. That's why. Okay. Because, there we go. Yep. It's got very loud, noisy alarm buttons and...
Clear, all clear. 1, 1. All clear. 1, 2, 3 times 6 equal 7, 3, 8 equal 9, 0, 7, 7, 4. All clear. 1.2 times 6 equal 7.2.
So, yeah, good bit of talking calculator. This is something I got when my grandpa passed away. Same with the other pocket organizers and stuff. For help with blindness, contact NFB, National Federation of the Blind. Baltimore, MD. I forget where MD is, because my grandparents were in Washington. I thought Baltimore was Maryland. MD. Yeah, oh, it is Maryland. Okay. I wonder why is MD for Mary Land. It ends with D. Okay. Yeah, I'm not up on my mappy stuff. But,
Clear. Memory 0. Memory 0.
I don't know why it's... Yeah. 1201...
1, 2, 0, 2. All clear.
Oh, there's a reset button in the corner that just resets the whole entire thing. That's kind of a dangerous spot for it. I would make it a little harder to push. I mean, at least all you're doing is setting an alarm and doing some calculator stuff.
Clear.
Make it silent too. I assume the alarm just beeps like that. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out later. No, that's calculator stuff. How did I turn this? Oh, that's how I turned the sound off.
Memory 0. 7.
Yeah, I don't know how you, is it MR? I don't know, I'll have to look this up.
4, 1. 4, 4, 1.
Anyways,
Memory 0.
so, I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. And, is it an alarm clock? It's a clock with a calculator. This is a thing where I don't know. It's going to be part of my collection somewhere. Sure, that's fine, but it's like one time I went to the mall and I noticed that, and I remembered that watches have alarms on them, and I looked at watch shops and I'm like, ooh, more for my alarm collection. And I'm like, no, there are already so many clocks out there. You could just drown yourself in watches too. No. So, here I am today, not collecting watches. I'm going to put this cover back on my car. And so recently I've actually been looking on eBay for some alarm clock stuff. because I want to get the alarm clock that started it all, which is not, well, sort of. I mean, there's the blue one that started it all, which I still have. What about, what was this thing? Oh, a battery I don't have. Might be a CR2032. I'm not sure. This one's a more of an organizer. New Easy View LCD display. Includes built-in calculator with separate 10 keypad. So yeah, you don't have your calculator buttons tied up with your alphabet buttons like I guess some organizers did. And it's got, does it have a phone book, your schedule for a few lines of schedule stuff. It doesn't have a lot of memory in here really. Time, alarm, you can write a little memo, a reminder. It's got a picture of a finger with a bow tied around it. You've got a converter. It says inches and centimeters. I'm sure it does more than that. Calculator. We'll have to look at this later. It's got a password thing on here too. So you could lock all of your information up and then nobody can be like, I wonder what's on their schedule without knowing your password and calculator and stuff. And this one has a little reset thing on the back. Sure. That's totally fine if you're just gonna listen and not type in chat. I accept that. But yeah, so this has an alarm. It's more of an organizer. So this is an organizer, not an alarm clock, but it can be part of my collection somewhere. It can be, it can be something to break up the stuff or the display. What else? Since we're looking in here, I'll just pull out. I haven't tried this, but DEFCON 5. I've heard it's decent. I don't know. It's an older game. I may have seen one video on it. These are some things that I just grabbed because I thought they were cool and maybe sell online, but I really don't think that these would sell. But I have an absolute oodle of AOL internet CDs. Want some free internet hours? All new America Online Silver. Come back for 125 hours free for 45 days. Because, yeah, you used to have to pay for the internet, And I mean, like, you still do, but it was different. You had to pay for, like, the internet thingy that was the service provider. AOL was like an internet hub and internet browser and service thingy. I don't know how to describe it. Still sealed. And then, yeah, you had to, I'm not going to show this, but now I've, for the first time ever that I remember, seen the numbers from my grandma's house. Yeah, so, AOL CDs. Experience the world of multimedia CD-ROM with this, it's Mindscape CD. Read license and oh, it's empty. Why the heck do I have this if there's no Mindscape CD in there? Unless it fell out. No, no, and no. So no, the Mindscape CD is just not there, which is a bummer. Come back now. No credit card required. AOL Sapphire. 1,025 hours free for 45, blah, blah, blah. What makes it better? Silver versus Sapphire versus... I don't know. I remember using an AOL disc one time once. It was one that we got with some popcorn because we went to see oh, what's the claymation guys? Wallace and Gromit and the Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Oh, interesting. So this is, got a minute? Get AOL. Have high-speed DSLR cable? Now add AOL for spam filters, email, antivirus, and firewall protection. This is probably when AOL was becoming less popular. But they were like a web hub. There's an LGR video on it. Go watch LGR. He'll explain AOL way better than I can even remember, having never used AOL. think AOL was like before Internet Explorer, and that's when it was getting less useful. But again, the 1,045 hours for free for 45 days. So that's 20 more hours than before. What a deal. Oh, also, guess what? Sign on now for your free trial. So I think Mary Skins was the original one that... No, that's just a part of the code, I guess. Mary Sinks. So yeah, use the registration number and password below to sign on today. Sign on now for your free trial. Register your registration and password, and then your friend's registration and password. Then pass this CD to your friend. So you can get 1,045 free hours of AOL, and then you can give it to a friend, and they can get 1,045 hours free of AOL. Some of these might be a fun thing to mess with, but then again, like Still Sealed, I don't know. AOL, sorry, America Online 7.0. Now 7.0, AOL version 7.0, blah blah blah, 1025. See details inside, no credit card required, they really push hard. Bernard Shaw, finally one that has my grandpa's name on it. Actually, that's my step-grandpa. He passed away towards the end of 2018, beginning of 2019. He was just absolutely so wonderful. I never met my real grandpa, but, you know, thinking about, I never thought about how it could maybe not be quite as great. He's not bloodline family, but someone said, maybe it was my mom that said, he was just absolutely so wonderful for all the grandkids, and now I'm crying. I can attest to that. Certificate of authenticity for a Microsoft something. Maybe this goes with the computer I got downstairs. There's an Aptivo. Cover up the product ID in case that's like a number that someone could steal from me for my, I don't know what that's from. 1,000 hours free. Oh, you're not doing this. Yeah. Thankfully, I was just out of shot. Because I don't want my grandma's address on YouTube. 1,000 hours free. For 45 days. AOL's easiest and best version yet. All new AOL 7.0 Gold. Wait, what? The heck? Why is Gold here only giving 1,000, but then they're giving... Maybe they're like, not enough people are signing up. We need to give them even more than 1,000 free hours. We need to give them 25 more free hours on top of the 1,000. Come back to all new AOL 7.0 Gold now. 1,000 free hours for 45 days. So I guess you get either 1,000 hours or you get 45 days. Which I hope that actually worked as they're saying, because there's so we have Comcast with our house internet right now. And Comcast has a neat thing where if you have the specific Comcast router, the one that they provide you, I don't know if you have to pay for it or not, but then you can have a Wi-Fi hotspot that does not eat up your own internet bandwidth and does not share your own internet network, so all your devices are protected, but it's a free Wi-Fi hotspot that you can just turn on so any random stranger wandering through your neighborhood or wherever you are can get some free Wi-Fi. I think that was a pretty cool idea to get a lot of Wi-Fi hotspots around back when Wi-Fi was bigger. I mean, it's still used, like we're using Wi-Fi right now for the streaming phone, the Note 8. But they also had a test thing where you get 1 hour for 2 different days once a month. So 2 total hours of internet, but you have to use it separately each day. And each time that I tried to use that before, like I knew like because we have an account and so we could log in and get free Wi-Fi access. Or you could buy some minutes off of their system. But each time that I tried to use that before, like I knew my mom's account password and stuff, it would never work. Like I would eat up my whole hour just trying to load something. It would never load right. And so I would effectively have not used my internet hours. Anyways, all new AOL 8.0 Plus. Put AOL to the test. I don't know how many stars it is because they've got 1 red one, 2 gold, a yellow one, a gold one, and a green one. Maybe it's 5 because the silver one is big. So it must have been green, gold, copper, red, whatever, with no commitment. 2 months free. See details inside. Come back now for 2 months. All new pop-up controls. Automatic email virus protection. Now, more powerful spam controls. AOL Instant Messenger service with sounds and graphics. I think I used the MSN Instant Messenger once. It had like some games. You could change the background of it. And I once tried to build an instant messaging service inside of a game maker. Because you can build what is it? Yeah, you can build a lot of things with Game Maker 8.0 that I was using. And that actually reminds me, once my mom didn't want me using Game Maker because she was like, hey, you made a mistake. You got to learn from your actions. No Game Maker for, no making games. So then I went and used it to continue making my chat service, which was going to be Chat Room Dixie, and have all these fun backgrounds and games and features to chat with people and stuff. She's like, hey, you're not supposed to make games. But I'm not making a game. I'm making a chat room. All right, if you got to go, we'll see you later. And then she's like, oh, I didn't know that it could make chat rooms. I'm not using Game Maker. Pretty sure I still snuck using it. Especially since it wasn't even related to the mistake that I had made. Anyways, what else? Really quickly. 1,045 free hours. AOL 8.0 Plus. Keeping us connected now. No credit card required. 45 days. Friend's number and your number. This one may or may not have been open. You'll need the registration number and password printed on the package to begin your free trial. Free 24-hour customer service. Oh, that's nice. Wish more companies did that. Getting started is easy. Sign on now for 15 free hours of what? Free software and poster enclosed. An AOL poster? I want to see this poster. Give me an AOL poster. I love posters. Wow. Dana, I ripped it a bit. Too hasty. It's easy. It's fun. It's free for 15 hours. See details on package. Places to go. Get the inside line to the White House. Even send email to the president. Wow. People to meet. With unlimited emails, you can stay in touch with old friends or meet new ones. Looks a bit like, dang it looks a bit like one of my uncles. Uncle Jerry. Or a bit like Tom Selleck in A Beautiful Woman. That'd be Tom Selleck as Magnum P.I. Money to make. Buy low and sell high on Wall Street without leaving your street. I thought they would have said house, but that's very great. Get scores from your favorite teams or play in fantasy baseball league. Oh, great. Get online and get on the internet to visit museums, art galleries, libraries, and more. The world over. Worlds to explore. Moon landing. But it's a kid looking at a giant wall picture of it in a museum. Or a painting, actually. Cool. More stuff. Tour America's #1 online service free. I bet LGR probably already has one of these. Otherwise, I'd see if he wants this. Maybe I'll list these on eBay as like a bundle. Wired magazine. Yeah, that's right. Wired was literally a magazine before it was an online thing. Used to think it was weird too. Not Wired. Road trip. Today's news. All sorts of other fun stuff. Free. Oh, wait. So, there's a world of excitement at your fingertips with 15 free hours of America Online. What's more, we've added an easy-to-use, fully integrated web browser that will get you where you're going faster. So they've added a web browser after having a bunch of other stuff. Okay, whatever. We're getting distracted here. But funny thing, there's a picture of a Volkswagen Beetle riding the rings of Saturn. That makes me think of those pretty horrible, may ruin your vinyl records, Volkswagen Beetle record player things that you just set on top of the record. So let's rip the corner a little bit, sadly. What the thing I want to know is what version of AOL is this? Well, there's not even a CD in there. It's just a poster. Or wait, no, it was probably part of... Oh, a mini CD. Would this be it? Wait, something from Microsoft Canada. That's just so funny to me. I don't know why, but Microsoft Canada 4.0. Okay. So, yeah, maybe that would make sense why. So 4.0 sounds like a newer thing. It sounds like, what am I going to do on the internet? The internet's this brand new thing. How do I use the internet? I don't know. I'm unsure about the internet. Is it safe? Do I go on the internet? The internet's a new thing. I'm not sure about it. What am I going to... And then they'd probably be like, well, 15 hours? That's plenty enough to see if the internet's for me and if I like the internet, and that's great. Whereas with the internet being probably somewhat still new with 4.0 of AOL or whatever, if they had like 10,000 or 1,045 hours, then it'd be like, what am I going to do with all those free internet hours? I just have no idea. That's too much. Like, seriously, my mom has a story about, so her grandma, so it'd be my great-grandma, right? But they, like, so the lights, you would turn them off by a light switch, right? But my great-grandma came from a generation where you turn the lights out by blowing them out. Literally, you blow them out. And so it's like, it's so new and foreign to her. Because the story goes, it's like, the grandma asks one of my aunts, like, can you blow the lights out for the night, please? And it's like, oh, but it's easy, Grandma. All you do is you just push this button, and it works. And that's okay. You just do it. It's like, so... I want to relate to great-grandma Dennis. Or maybe it was grandma on my grandma's side. I don't know. I want to relate, and maybe if I thought about it long enough, I could think of a story for, why. But, I don't know. There's probably something new that the kids do that I don't fully understand or get. Like, there's been plenty of vernacular, different words that the younger generation uses that I don't fully understand. So maybe it's like that, right? But I think that's different, because the light switch is just easy. I like to think that I would be smart enough that I'd be like, yes, it is just that easy. I will do it myself. I used to go and blow out a lamp, but now I go and turn off the electricity. I think it would be easy for me. I'm great-grandma who I never met. If you're listening to this up in heaven, I'm not trying to be mean to you, but I think you know what I mean. Free trial, free email, free internet, Platinum Premier version 5.0. Wasn't enough to say Platinum, they had to say Premier. So 5.0, free 250 hours for a month. No, free hours, 250 for a month. It looks like a road sign. New high-speed access. What? 45 kilobits? Don't make me tell the 45 kilobit internet story again, which I actually will really quickly. Microsoft, no pop-up ads, fewer busy signals, switch to MSN internet. So this is when, Microsoft Internet Explorer. Yeah, back when Internet Explorer was a good thing. Oh, fun. Oh, joy. Anyways, what was I thinking? Oh, yeah. So really quickly, the 45 kilobit internet story, and then we'll, I'm sure I've told this before, put all these back in here, and then we'll put clocks on shelves. So, there was a period where our internet didn't work. It was great for me to have issues, and be like, oh, my internet's having issues. And Mom would be like, no, it's working fine for me. And after a while of hearing that, I am like, no! I have had enough of this, alright? Sure, the internet works great for you, but it doesn't work great for me. Yes, I'm uploading YouTube videos and doing other things, but I'm just sick of it. It constantly keeps having, even just regular page loading is sometimes slow, and no, I'm tired of having internet issues. We need to get better internet speed so that it works for me too, okay? Look up something. And so my mom finally, thankfully, started looking at getting better internet, and she was talking with our company because we were supposed to be getting like 1,000 hours or like 100 megabits. We were only getting like 20, so they dropped us down to what we were actually getting to only pay for that. But we started browsing around, and one of my friends said that their family likes Vivint wireless internet, and so we contacted them. We were like, unfortunately, we're full in your area, but we can give you a number to call so you can try and get other internet stuff. So we called this other internet company, right? I forget what company it was. I don't think my mom ever said, but we called the number, and they're like, so the best that we can do in your area is 45 kilobits a second for $40 a month. What? I'm not paying for Juno. No. Dial-up internet makes sense for rural areas, because apparently it's still a thing, where there's like extremely rural farm areas where they just haven't put in the bigger infrastructure yet. I bet cell towers are a little bit better at reaching out there now, and getting cellular service for internet that way is probably the way to go now. They're probably going to push that more than laying all of the cables for it, but yeah, I get that. I get that that type of internet is in some places still useful, but not here, and I certainly would not pay $45 for that. Maybe if I could pay like 50 cents a month for that, that could be, but it would still be slow and wouldn't work for me, so let's pack all the AOL CDs back up. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with these things. And just to be clear, I love my mom. Also, Bridge to Terabithia. I've only seen this film once. I thought it was good, so I bought it again years ago when Grandpa passed away at a Goodwill in Pasco, Washington. I haven't watched it yet. I need to. I need to go put it with my movies too. Into a world beyond your wildest dreams. Wow, beyond my wildest dreams, and yet those photos look really fuzzy. I don't know. The movie I remember looking relatively good. I'm going to keep this one out, so I remember to take it down with me. So, spend a little bit of time working with my clocks now. Okay. First of all, let's move you up there. And let's move you also up there. Because I need to get everything set up so that I can then know how much room I have and know which clocks to buy online, because there are some really cool looking ones that I really want. Also, thanks for the like. Okay. Let's put... Right, and I already took the batteries out of this. It still is running on low battery from the thing. It has two batteries, actually. It has, I don't know what type, but a battery would go in there, and that helps it keep time if power goes out. You know, if these batteries get low and die. But then it also has a wall plug. All it says is DC 6 volts, 500 milliamps. So, yeah. It didn't come with one, but you could power this if you wanted to. That's why I think this clock is kind of sort of going to be, for some reasons, it'll be kind of at the top of my list when I do a video on alarm clocks versus phones. Because it can be plugged in, but it can also be portable. So, this can go right there. Let's, alright, let's figure out what we're doing next. I don't want to raise the tripod up, so you guys are going to be at this slight angle here. Also, I've moved all of my portable clocks. They're not going to stay there permanently, but I've just put them on that shelf for now. And there are 3 portables. So the small square one on the far left, the brown typo clock, and the blue one. Those are all portable. I want to have all my portable clocks in one spot. Nice and... I was going to say nice and easy, but it's not nice and easy. They're just up there at the display. So I want to have all of my clocks, the portable ones, on one spot. They won't all fit on that one shelf, though. So, yeah, there's that. But what I'm planning to do, though, is I want to find... Oh, I need to bring the comments with me. I want to find some shelf thing that I can stick in here that will allow more shelving in that space. I'm looking around and finding what fits. I'll figure something, but I'm going to have some sort of shelf stuff in there that will then let me store more clocks that way, because I'm gonna be moving the other half of this shelf away, and I'll probably be putting this shelf back there. So I need to start with the section that I know where stuff goes and what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna put some clocks in the weird section. Sorry, not weird. The different. The section of clocks that are special, which is actually related to the portable clocks. So I think we should be looking at the two. Should be looking at the two half circle rainbow clocks and the little one in there that looks like those. I think they were Harman Kardon Apple speakers, whatever. That one portable clock is going to stay there because it's unusual. So the next clock that could go up there is this big clock with the Atn Smart Clock, which I need to see if I want to use one of these. I should probably just make one of the wide ones. You know what? So I'm just going to see if I can put this back there without having to melt a hole. For the cords. Actually, ooh, that fits right in between the other two. It's just a little bit short for the... Oh, this clock seems taller. No. What? What? Am I tripping? No. No. It can't be. What? Okay. So, that's about 3 1/4 inches to the thing. Okay, it just looks taller. Yeah, I thought the blue one was taller for some reason. Okay. So, let's put you back the way we had it. Like that. Oh, it's missing one of the soft feet too. That's sad. Really don't know where that foot's gone, so we can put you right on the back there. That's pretty nice. Now, what other clocks would fit in the unusual section? There was a Spartus. This one needs to fit in the unusual section. I poked myself on some plastic. I think I have a tiny little star. Some blood's coming out. I think it'll be fine though. It'll heal. Just don't think about it. So this has the snooze button on the front. Plus also like setting time is like, it will show off in the video. But yeah, this is definitely an unusual clock that belongs up there in our unusuals section. So if I just scoot that one to the side there. And then that looked quite nice actually. I like that a lot. So then, whoops. Actually, I might even I'm gonna not put that on the cord because that is just not letting me position everything where I want. Let's see here. Can I scoot you up just a bit? Same with you. All right. Step out of the way. I like that quite a bit, actually. That's not quite as many clocks as I was hoping to put there. I'd have to have a third step up, but then we're getting too deep, too far back to really see them. Because I would like to put like this equity with the snooze button on the bottom. Also, these two right here actually have bottom snooze buttons. So maybe I'll just have a section of clocks with snooze buttons on the bottom. These ones, it actually kind of makes sense though, because they've got like a globe on top that lights up, so there's no room for that. Okay, so that section's going to be good then. I also contemplated putting this fake wood grain clock where the light shine through the wood up there in the unusual section, but I think it's better not put there because it's different design, but it's not weird, unusual. If we're talking weird, unusual, this could go up there as that design, but no, it's not. Oh boy. So I think now we need to turn ourselves to that shelf over there and just put stuff on there. There is one more clock that can fit up top. I'm probably going to reserve that for an older clock radio. Oh, also, something actually, this is one clock that I want that is just, I find fascinating and so cool. I don't have a picture of it right now. I don't remember the name, but it's this General Electric clock, but it's thinner. It's thinner towards the back. It's this, but digital. Oh, I want that. Put them side by side. It looks so cool. But again, I have to have room for that kind of stuff. And I wanted a space age clock for years, decades. So let's just twist you guys around. And we'll put some focus on that there, which I am going to, come on, pull up. I'm going to flip where you are sitting so that you guys can see back there a little bit. It's a little bit dark. What if I do? Yeah, that doesn't help much, so I won't bother with that. So we'll focus on putting up clocks for there. Oh, actually, oh, my legs. I just wanted to see. There, I actually need to take care of one thing first before we do that, because I just realized the this section down here is not completely filled, so I need to pick what clocks I want to go behind the RCA clocks. I want to put this back there as well, so that because the pink clock that was on the other thing is not like it. I'm going to try not melting that one and just have the cord like right in between. I may melt a hole in it. You can kind of see the cord sticking up, whereas you can't on the others. So fine. fine, I'll melt a little hole in the middle of it. So let's plug you in. I was hoping to not have to melt any plastic today. So, okay. Alright, we got my soldering iron heating up. So I need to figure out then what clocks I would like to go. Let's just scoot you guys over a bit. That way. I need to figure out what clocks I want to go on either side of it. Probably keeping with the square theme. Let's yeah, this Sony clock. Oh man, I'm just thinking, we got this CD player clock. Maybe that should go there as well, to be with the CD player clocks. And then I was like, oh man, some clocks used to have tape decks. Oh, now I want a clock with a tape deck. Oh, but I don't have enough room. So the Sony. Whoops. Didn't mean to bump you. Sorry, Sony. I need to give this a little scrub. Okay. Man, I just remembered also the alcohol taking the paint off of that other Sony clock. Amazing. We got part of the sticker on this side here, so let's put some clear on there. Okay. I can smell my soldering iron, so let's do this. Oh. Yeah, I had bumped my soldering iron to the side a bit too. Gotta be careful. Ah, gotta be really careful. I bumped my pants. Fortunately, I didn't burn myself. What am I doing? I'm being a klutz. So where is the okay, so I need this piece. Okay. Alright, let's try this. I want to be like just in the middle about. It's maybe not quite full heat. Okay, that should be. I'm going to melt you just a little bit wider. Melt, 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 please melt. There. And we unplug. Try not to breathe in too much. And then actually I'm gonna open the door. Here we go. Okay. Now I will let the soldering iron cool off out there. Keep my door open, so unless somebody comes in, I'll say, hey, I'm going to close my door, but there's a hot soldering iron. Okay. Alright, let's see. Is this going to wipe off now? Yes, it is. USA Advantage has done it again. Okay. Oh, a little bit of a denti warped look on one side. Alright, so Sony clock. Come on. It's this power cord that makes the clock want to scoot around and to not necessarily sit. Alright, now let's here we go. So then, okay. Okay, so now the pink clock stand sits right, and I can put the sound design on there. Looks like there's a little smudge in the corners there to wipe off. Perfect. That looks pretty good. Man, maybe someday I'll get like a power cord and have all of this running. Not like permanently, but it would be like a temporary kind of a look, it's all running thing. Alright, so then what am I gonna put on the right side? Also, I forget if this was in the last update video, but I did melt more of these and I made sure they were all on the correct side. So I'm thinking the one on the right side can be my other CD player clock. It makes sense to go there. Up we go. Okay. 2-band radio digital dual weight clock. This one actually was one of the ones that was going to need some goo gone, I think. So let's spray some cleaner on the very top. Or maybe this is one of the ones that I haven't wiped off yet. I thought I did. Apparently not. Okay. Well. Let's let the US Advantage soak in there. Seems to sort of be working. Let's try giving it a good scrub. Okay, yeah, this is working. It just requires a bit of elbow grease. Man, I wish they made stickers that would stay on but wouldn't, like, cause such of a leftover mess, especially if you leave it on. Okay. There are still a few spots up top that need to come off from the sticker. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay, that's looking pretty good. This is one that also has a broken battery door, but it had a cool little slide tab to keep the battery door in place. It's got easy set. And you can, ooh, nice and heavy too. You can live right there in the back. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. I'm gonna go check my soldering iron quickly. Well, it's still slightly warm, but it's not smoking anymore. So I will just hang it off my table inside here. Keep the door open for airflow, since we don't have an exit vent added yet. Okay. This. Seems zoomed in, but it's not. Okay, so this section here. Yeah, not enough difference. Okay, so actually, maybe it's just dark because the screen looks dark on there. It looks okay on the comment monitor. All right, so I probably won't. Well, I know that the portable clocks are not permanently going to list there, and portable is kind of loose. Like, let me like this Amber Glow Clock by Equity. This is obviously portable. It's small, easy to carry with you. Runs off of batteries only. Portable, right? This one here is technically portable because it runs off of batteries. Take it with you anywhere versus plug-in, but it's bigger and less so. Same thing with the orange Jung hands next to it. Yeah, the Jung hands clock is a wind-up clock, not working. It's also portable, quote unquote. So maybe those won't go in the portable section then. What if I, actually that's, ooh. Because there's also in the back, this picture frame clock I'm counting as portable because it runs off of batteries, but I used it portable once, took it with me on a trip. And I mean, you could throw this in a suitcase, have a picture of your loved ones, someone special to you, keep you, to look at and keep you going when you're sad on wherever you are. Yeah. So I got Timex up there that I'm counting as portable. Runs off of batteries only, so I would assume that that would mean they're like a portable, or maybe it just means a place anywhere thing. Because there are like West Clocks was saying in some print ads I saw on eBay that you have battery operated clocks, so that you can then put them anywhere that you want to, without worrying about a wall plug. So maybe that's what this is after, really, is the not worrying about a wall plug because you can put it anywhere mentality, as opposed to the I'm small and can fit in your suitcase and go on trips with you portable. Okay, so I think I'll just keep all of those in that section because I was going to say, just maybe if I took the John Deere clock and the Junghans out and I put the other three over there, they would fit. Which actually, I'm just going to move these other three so that I don't get too happy with them in their place and be like, oh, but it looked so nice, I don't want to move them now. And also these little clocks here are portable, but they're not going in the portable section because they're their own set. Breaks easily. They're terrible. Do not buy. I forget what even they're called. If I did that. And, okay, there would just barely be enough room for everything on one of those shelves if I didn't have the other two. And I don't think there's enough room. There may be enough room if I have the stands for a 3-tiered display on there, but I don't have anything that's 3 tall. So I'm actually going to move all of those, and I'll put them, and I thought about putting them, doing like double-tiered display with the teeny ones back there, but they've got their boxes with them, so they're part of that. So I'm just going to take all of these and put them on top of my sound box for now. These will be getting a different shelf eventually. Yep. Now it starts ticking. I even think I have the speed of how fast it runs set to fast, so that hopefully it would run out faster. Okay, so now we have this whole shelf to figure out what goes on it, where, and why it goes on it there. So what clocks do I have that need shelves? I contemplated putting this old General Electric, it's not a flip clock, but it's a turn clock. I contemplated putting it up with the other West clocks, but I'm going to be getting a few more West clocks, so I won't put it there. That one is going to have a buddy soon, I think. If I have enough space. If not, maybe I'll make space. Maybe I'll not have a VCR in my 70s corner and I'll put them there. I don't know. Clocks are taking over my life. Well, okay. First thing I can think of is a section of little clocks. And I'll just pull all of the little clocks into that section. So we have a little sharp clock. Don't remember why I liked this clock. Hang on. Nope. I'm not going to move the camera. I'm just going to climb up here. Can I reach in over these boxes? Okay. Well, red display. Maybe I just wanted a clock, and I just picked this one. Maybe it was cheap, I don't know. Okay, so, whoa. Okay, all of the small clocks are over here, and I'm getting close to having to make more of these. I have 4 of these things left that I have made up. I have more in a bag. So let's do our tiny clocks section. Nope. Oh, darn it. I wasn't able to reach the glue stick. Oh well. These clocks are fun. I'm going to move the camera because it was a bit of work to climb up. So, these are some time link clocks. They're in one of the Pasco episodes of Clock Hunting. But it was the black one that I actually first saw. And it was like, no, I want one more. Yeah, this is nondescript. Kind of generic, boring. There's nothing else that looks interesting. Let me show you with the black one, actually. Nothing else looks interesting. It's just a generic, basic clock. Fine. Let's go check this one out and see what it's like. And then... it's rainbow! I have to have it. So I bought it. And then I forget where I found the other white rainbow one, but yeah, I think they only made black and white outer casing, so thank goodness. Okay. So, also, oh wait, never mind. Cable ties are good. I thought it was a bit long for how it's wound on this one, but no, it was just the clock was pulled forward a bit. So I can set the two time links. I'm going to flip those around. So there's your two time link clocks right there. What else can go next to it? Do I have... I do also have these ones here, which one of them says time link. It's this purple one. The other one doesn't. So let's pan you guys over and show you guys this. I think one of my friends had one of these clocks too. What? Do you have a battery inside of you keeping you running? Why is the alarm going? How do I get the thing to work? Oh, there we go. So it's got, yeah, color changing light. You can freeze it at any color you like. Oh, it doesn't remember when you turn it off. That's sad. So you can't freeze the light cycle and then turn it off and on at will and have it be that color. That's sad. But yeah, those will see those better in the video. So now that's got me curious. It probably doesn't have a battery inside of it. I should check that too for a lot of these, just to make sure they don't have backup batteries that are going to go old when they're on a shelf. Oh, I love my electric screwdriver. So that one is good. These are some of the ones that have the snooze buttons on the feet. Alright, I'm pretty sure this one's also good, but let's double check. Yep, ooh, also, I think the other one might have been missing it, but this one has a plastic piece for, man, I forgot to move the camera. This one has a plastic piece for keeping the screw on so you don't lose it, which is so nice. Perfect. All right, let's pan you back. So, yes, and the blue one also is a time link. So that seems to indicate to me that the time link logo got rubbed off. So these ones can go next. So like right there. I just realized too, these ones have plastic feet, no rubber on them, which is really important because the feet are part of the snooze system, and so if you lost some of the rubber, then there could be potential problems with the balance and actually hitting the snooze button right. Like this one here, which probably isn't going to go with those, has, excuse me, missing rubber on the back 2 feet, but I think the height is close enough. And I'm going to actually try, you know what, I'm going to try some isopropyl on this sticker here. See if this works a little better than the other cleaner, but isn't as messy as, you know, have to wash it off as the Goo Gone. Let's just see. Goo Gone is good stuff though. No, that is not quite. Ugh, now it's just maybe if I get it. Not quite. Let's try pouring a little bit more on. Okay, well it is kind of working, but slow. I'll deal with that in a bit. So, okay. Man, it's like there's, it's like one more clock wants to fit. If I scooted these closer, yeah, just barely one more clock can fit on the side there. So which clock? What other clocks are going up there? Well, I have these 2 clocks here that are small iron. My goodness, the sharp clock really pulling around from its winding. So what other clock could fit there? So I have, is that really all of the small clocks that I currently have that I want to go over there? I think so, yeah. I think so. Also, I just realized I have the GPX clock that's still in its box. That one is technically a portable clock. Since I only have 3 more clocks that I'm specifically thinking, there's one that's a little larger that I could put there. So let's just see. What about if we put the sharp in the corner there? I need to fit as many clocks as I can on my shelves. Okay, so that looks good. And that gives me not enough of these boxes already melted. Bummer. If I have to melt more, then I'm going to take a break. Like get some lunch. Play some Minecraft or something. Minecraft. Alright, so then wipe down the face of this Spartus clock. Which seems to have yellowed a bit. Where's the cleaner? Well, here's the newest advantage. Okay. I'm going to actually just spray some of this stuff directly on the top of the clock. Let it sit there for a moment. Wipe down this weird no name. It's like the model sticker was cut in half. I'll have to use... Actually, what if I use Google reverse image on this? Or the Google Lens. I haven't done that yet. Let's do that really quickly. So, Metalight, Z4L, red light therapy. Nope. Oh, advanced compact digital alarm clock. So it probably is in advance. Finding similar, but let's add to my search. Alarm clock. So, advanced compact digital display alarm clock with snooze backup battery. Please take me to the website. So, there it is there. I think that's pretty similar. Yeah, it's like the same shape, just different color. There's not quite the weird gray on the side. Oh wait, no, maybe there is. It's not, oh yeah, it does have those bumps, but it's not gray. Well, now we know that this is an advanced clock. Which sadly, like, can't really contact the company. Ooh. Since it's right here. Yeah. No, I think it's missing some. Yeah, it's missing some switches on there, but look at that Westclock's beauty. I want one of those so bad. That one I'm going to unadd from my watch list because it's missing switches. But, excuse me. I would love that color, but if it's missing the bottom switches, that's going to be a nope for me. So, yeah, so now we know that this is in advance. I may even write that on the bottom. Well, but I don't want to, like, put, I don't know. Oh, actually, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I don't think I have a piece of paper, though. What I was thinking of doing is I can write a little note and stick it in the battery door. But then am I going to remember? Am I going to think, what brand of clock is this? I have no idea. Let me look inside the battery compartment to see. Nope, I'm just going to put it on the shelf for now. Okay, so that looks pretty decent there. Try and have these evenly spaced out. This okay, it will work for why is that? Oh, yeah. I was wondering why the stand in the back was tipping to the side a bit, and then I remembered, yeah, it's because one of the sides has. Oh, that means all of my stands in the back are tipping. I may have to cut off the clip side. Or, you know, you can clip them into each other. But you have to have one on either side then. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll figure out something. Maybe a bit of a sticky pad, and I don't know. I don't know. I'll find something. Here's a Westclocks. I forgot this one was a Westclocks. I think this is the only digital Westclocks that I have. me glasses. Yeah, that was me glasses. Without lenses, because I don't actually need glasses. Where did I put the comment monitor now? Where's my phone? Oh, hi. There you are. So, right, we were in the middle of wiping down the Spartus clock. Ah, now she's coming clean. I think. Yep, she is. Okay. That one is good enough. So you can go right there next to your advance buddy. Okay. And then we have our slightly bigger one. Can go, our west clocks can go right on there. I think that looks relatively nice. If I scooted it over one, there'd maybe be room for one more, but it's kind of wide, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. I do rather like that. Okay. All right. How many clocks do I have left? Because I'm feeling really hopeful about fitting the rest of my clocks, except for the gun clock. I'm going to try, wow, sticker's unreadable and crusty now. Try some US Advantage on this. Okay. Let the US Advantage soak in. Where's my clock? Okay, so we have that clock right there is actually going to go with another clock. So I'm going to keep that one kind of separate. We have another advanced clock. Actually, oh wait, no, sorry, those are time link. I was thinking these ones were advanced up here. And then I should put it with the advanced, but there's only one advanced clock up there. The other two advanced are the half circle ones. Excuse me. Then we have our gun clock. And then we have our Star Wars clock, Millennium Falcon. And then, last but not least, we have this clock. There is one more of these clocks, but it's the more broken one that I may switch parts with this one, which depending on which is better working, and then this one's a bit yellowed too. But let's just see, can we try and scoot myself into vision here? Let's see about the equity sticker situation. Okay, it's coming. Where's the cleaner again? Really trying to avoid using Goo-Con. Okay. I'll kind of rub that in a bit with my finger. Okay, I think. Okay, I'm going to let that have a little more time to soak on with some cleaner. So what do we have? We have, also this one's missing the back battery door. I believe it broke. Let's just see here if we can, oh no, I didn't want to get cleaner on this other sticker. Especially since that tainted the color of it a bit. Let's try that again, but tilting the opposite direction. Okay, actually the white color is coming back as it's drying, so that's good. This, for some reason, seeing this just made me started thinking of like one of the few times that I played with other kids in the neighborhood when I was young, and I wonder if any of them know that I'm still doing YouTube now, and if they would like totally watch me. I'm one of the only people that ever stayed doing YouTube out of the kids in the neighborhood. But that's because I wasn't expecting to become a one-hit wonder, get tons of success, millions of views instantly. I mean, it's a little easier now. Like, I bet some of those kids could probably make it on TikTok. Which, I do not have a TikTok, and I am going to avoid getting a TikTok at all costs. Like, I've seen TikToks every once in a while because news articles will talk about them. So I'll watch it from the article, or if they have a link to it directly, I'll watch it that way. But at any point, if I click on something and TikTok says, you need to download our app, then I say, no, I'm not doing that. Oh, darn it. I'm peeling up this sticker a bit. I have to be careful. I mean, it just complies with the FCC whatever sticker, but that kind of stuff to me is like special. Fine. We'll use a bit of Goo-Gon on this. Wherever the Goo-Gon is. Oh, it's right behind me. Okay. All right, let's fold our rag in half. Load up part of it with some Goo Gone. And really rub it on there, nice and good. Try to avoid touching the sticker. That's coming off nice, actually. Now let's hit it up with the rest of the rag that doesn't have Goo Gone. That worked really nice, actually. That's nice. Okay. Alright, so now we have this GE clock that's been in my collection for a while. Double check. Is that everything? It's everything. Well, except for the two clocks that are in boxes still. So those ones... Oh, what am I doing? There's a little sharp clock here that could totally go with the little clocks. So I'm going to actually switch that around. Mr. Purple Stone, whatever, sharp model number SPC045G digital alarm clock. Also a bit of white scraping on the back here, which I'm going to see if that's, maybe that's like a bit of paint or something, and some isopropyl would take care of that. Ugh. Poured out a bit too much. Fortunately, it evaporates really quickly, being isopropyl, and it's safe for electronics, usually. Just let them evaporate. Frick. The sticker. No! Should have been more careful. Is it actually doing anything for the white spots, though? No, those are like, some of them are coming off. Okay, actually, maybe it is. Look at the sticker. Oh, this one also has the snooze on the bottom. Interessante. I forgot that this one was one of those. Okay, let's try pouring some isopropyl directly on the rag so I don't hit the sticker again. And rubbing out these other white, ooh yeah, these white spots are coming off easy. Isopropyl to the almost rescue. There we go, that looks nice. So then what I will do is I will swap you out for the west clocks. Okay. And that's nice because you actually match your the sharp clock just to the bottom right of you. Okay. Maybe I want to switch and put these two light up ones in the back because they're taller and blocking some stuff. Yeah, I'm going to do that. You know what? Okay, here. so these come down for a second. These two clocks go like this. And I'm going to move where these time links are. So the 4 time links are going to be in the middle. Okay. Alright. So now we have the 4 time links in the middle. I may have to let out a little bit of power cord so that it can kind of go down a bit and not want to pull these off the back side of these stands, but I really noticed the tilt over here for some reason, whereas over here I don't. I don't know why. I'll have to, find a way to... Oh, actually, I'm crazy idea. Probably not, but what if... Okay, why is this... Oh, there's a little plastic spur that was added in my melting efforts. Still, let's try that with... That's the only one I have left. Well, let's just carefully take this one down from the shelf. And let's see. This one looks more... These are not tilting the same way that I thought they would, but... Okay, so if I then just put the clip side... So I could potentially mount the clip side into one of these pieces here, and it would be flat. Maybe it's just those are tilting a different way actually. So it's not that I don't know anymore how these are tilted. It looks weird. Whatever. Okay, so that one had... Okay, so we're going to put you in the back. I'm going to put the sharp with the sharp. So let's actually, you come here. You can go right in the front there. So then these two sharp models go next to each other. Oops. I may want to also melt the little feet off the bottom of these holder thingies. So there's that. And then we have this Spartus model, which is also about the same size. And the Spartus can go, come on, just go right up there. There we go, good Spartus clock. Good balance, perfect. Okay. That's a pretty nice section of small clocks there, I think. So then, how will I fit the rest of these? So we could do, also remember I have a bit of room on the top there, so I can put the Sony next to the Emerson Research. I can put Or no, sorry, I put the GE next to the Emerson Research. Here's a few clocks that need actual legit cable ties. Where are the last two cable ties that are up here? The rest are downstairs. Okay, come on. Let's get this 4-finger wrap right. Okay, it's pretty good. Got distracted thinking about some stuff. Alright, equity. You're getting some goo gone now. There we go, that stuff works really nice. Okay, and then it looks like this is the last clock to get a cable tie. Man, it's so nice to see how like these should all fit on this one shelf here. Meaning that once I get another shelf to go in the big open space on my tall one here, I'm home free to buy 2 or 3 more clocks. That's an okay wrap. Okay, so. You know what? I'm just going to go straight for the Goo Gone on this Sony. Well, okay, first let's do the US Advantage cleaner. Okay. I'm going to let that soak in to help the sticker come off a little easier. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking I want to put the Sony next to that. Let's just go. Let's see if the Goo Gone is going to work straight on the top of the sticker. Not quite. It looks like it works better on the gooey residue underneath. So let me just use my nails. This one has a few scrapes and scratches. I think I picked this one because it's red and because it's a Sony Dream Machine and I don't have very many Dream Machines in my alarm clocks collection. That looks pretty good. Probably about time to take the rag downstairs and give her a rinse. Okay, so if we put those three clocks go on the three clocks go on the shelf right there. I like it. Now, okay. Keep wanting to look behind me because I keep thinking there's going to be more, but there's not. So what else do we have? We have this equity clock. Let's see. I think I just feel so weird putting this clock on the bottom here. So what I'm actually going to do is, let's take the Star Wars one down. We'll move the Dream Machine, the GE, and the Sony down there. And then, you know, also, one of the clocks that I should maybe re-get is the flying alarm clock, because I had that at one point, but it was broken, and I didn't want to ask for a replacement and wait for it to come from China. I thought I could fix it. Then we can put the gun clock there, with the gun right next to it. That looks pretty nice, except for this dust that's on the Sony clock. Or, sorry, not Sony, Star Wars, the stand. And this is like a Lucasfilms branded, so I think this was before Disney bought Star Wars. I'm not positive. Maybe Disney already had Star Wars at that point. Okay. And then, what do we do about... How do I have this... I don't know how I have this little cable for the alarm. Let's see. Because, I mean, also a cable tie is going to be way too much. This is twist tie territory, ladies and gentlemen. Did you have a green twist tie? Do I have a black? I'm not seeing one right now, so I'll have to get one later. But for now, I'll just have the antenna in the back. Okay, that looks nice. So now, I would have to make more of the stands if I want to have... Well, I'm going to have to, but let's figure out... Because I can put the equity back there. It's going to be a tight fit. No. Yeah, I could just barely put the Dura brand. So probably not. The shark could fit there. Let's see. What do I want to put on top here? The Magnavox can go up there. Oh, come on. We can't have double up there just because of the way the slant is. Well, actually, we're going to be moving this shelf probably, so maybe we can have a double tier up there as well. And then it looks like the equity would fit right there. That looks actually, you know what, I'm going to switch. No, I'm going to move the equity. The equity can go next to the Dura brand because of like height. So I put that one there. Will the advance won't fit with both of those, but I feel like that. That's actually pretty nice. And then, ooh, perfect. We can go. That didn't fully, maybe like this then. So I'll have to mount more boxes, but I'll do that later. Oh yeah, this is so nice. So I just need to find the other shelf that I'm going to fit into something that can fit in this space. I might have to custom build something, but then all that's left, really, if those three go in the back there, is this clock, which is going to be next to its companion digital clock. But yeah, so that's actually going to be it for this stream. Thanks for watching. Oh, and we got these clocks here, which will all get their own section. But yeah, other than that, everything is fitting so far, and these should easily fit on a shelf section in there. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in whatever's next. I'll probably be streaming a bit of Minecraft today. I need to go get some food, get some lunch. So yeah, I'll see you guys in whatever's next. Bye!